Your Inner Being channel.
Once there's a pandemic, that is the call for everyone around the world to take action. So your government needs to take action. Your workplace needs to take action. The services in your city need to take action. You need to take action. And if everyone takes action in a smart way, then we can either control it or even get rid of the problem. Because sometimes people think of it as a time to panic. And there's a very good reason for that. You see, when you wake up in the morning, every single day you wake up in the morning, you actually have a particular goal to survive. You want to live. No matter what happens in your day, at the core of it, you're here to survive. You want to make sure that you don't die and that you wake up again the next day. So what can happen then is that when we panic, it's induced by fear, you see. And the survival mechanism of your brain clicks in. And that's when you start to create barriers and you start to disassociate yourself with other people that are around. You start to go into that me phase where you're only looking out for yourself and or others who you're looking after. So if you're a parent, you're going to look after your kids. Maybe if you're a kid and you have to look after your parents, right? Or you're just looking after yourself or even your dog or cat. So there is a way that we can do this to which everyone benefits. And it really comes down to mindfulness. Mindfulness can take care of most of this problem. Number one, listen to your body. Your body is always speaking to you. It's not a language that you understand. It's not English, but you can learn to communicate with your body. Your body communicates with your brain. Your brain communicates with your body. Your body communicates with your mind, and your brain communicates with your mind. You see, you are always in that mind, body, brain working together. You learn to control the mind, you'll be able to hear or understand what your body is communicating to you. So for example, when you're in a meditative state and you feel thirsty, perhaps you feel thirsty for orange juice. So what's in that orange juice that your body needs? So that's your body telling you that there's something within the orange juice that you need to get from, some sort of nutrient. Now I know of a boy who used to eat paper all the time, and he would eat the books that he was given. And his parents thought that was quite odd. Now this boy was autistic, and so communicating and trying to understand the situation was very difficult. So they would go to the pediatrician regularly, just as part of the nature of a growing autistic boy. And anyhow, they did some tests. And it turned out that the boy was lacking in iron and fiber. So he was getting his iron and fiber, or his body was reaching out to get iron and fiber from the books. Somehow his body kind of clued in there and it understood. Anyway, that was the body communicating that's what that boy needed. So listening to your body when you're in a meditative state, you can do a body scan. The body scan allows you to think, imagine from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. That whole process, you see, you're analyzing each portion of your body and you're writing it down if you have to, but pay attention to these things. You'll notice perhaps, for example, right by your eyes, maybe your eyes feel sore, like somebody is squeezing in the back of your eyeballs. That's a sign of sickness. So when we wake up in the morning, your goal is to not die. So you have to take care of this. Take care of the body. right? We all do. We all want that. But a lot of us are guilty of not really taking care of our body, even though we know. So in order to get over the flu in particular, you need to have a strong immune system. That's really the key to helping get through the flu of any kind. When people die of the flu, it's usually because of their immune system is weak. So elderly people and children, believe it or not, children, yes, it's sad, but children may have a weak immune system. So if you're a smoker, your immune system is pretty much gone, because even those people who are middle-aged, say 20s and 30s and 40s, that die, it's usually because they're a smoker or a vapor. Number 2, your awareness of your situation. Become aware of the situation that you live in when you wake up in the morning. So for example, where do you live? Where do you live? In an apartment? Do you live in a house? Do you live in the suburbs? Do you live out in the country? Do you have children? How many children do you have? Where is the nearest place for you to get food? Do you have to walk there? Do you take a bus? Do you drive? Same thing with medical. Do you have to go to a doctor? Do you have to go across town? How far do you have to travel to do so? Your situation of how much money do you have? Are you wealthy? Are you super wealthy? Are you poor? Maybe you don't have enough money to stock up on a lot of things. Or at least you can't just go out and stock up on a bunch of things on a whim. Maybe you have to stock up slowly, which is actually the best way to do it anyhow. What kind of food can you afford? Can you afford all the good things? Because eating healthy can be a little expensive. Number 3 is coming up with your goal. Now that you've listened to your body and you've looked at your situation, now you put your goal in there. So now what is it that you actually need? What do you really need? Okay? Do you need lots of toilet paper, or do you already have lots of toilet paper? Do you have lots of food, or do you need certain foods? You can start to figure out what it is that you want, and then come up with your goal. Your daily goal, your weekly goal, your monthly goal. Maybe you want to be prepared for 3 months or longer, okay? So that's what you do. And now you can start to eliminate the fear. You break down those barriers because you have a clear plan. We're always afraid of the things that we don't know. So by doing some mindfulness, you actually take control over your situation. You actually have a clear direction on what you need to do. What is it that you need to do? And then you start moving forward towards that every day that you wake up. Again, breaking down that barrier now allows you to help other people, allows you to stop being so afraid of everyone, and start to, if everybody did that, you see, if everybody did mindfulness, everybody did that, without even trying, everyone will work in harmony. That's what I mean. Just the nature of mindfulness, just the nature of it all, allows people to work together for one cause. And no one's going to be greedy, because everyone is just taking what they need and working towards a goal that we're all trying to achieve. I'm going to leave it there with that. There's always things that we can talk about. But look for my next video, which is on the survival aspect of it all. I'm going to talk about prepping and the items that you would need if you were going to go shopping. So I'll give you some items that are really useful, some items that you thought were useful that are absolutely a complete waste of time, and look forward to that, or look for that as soon as you're done this video. And thank you for watching, and I hope again that this was very useful to you. And until next time, take care, and I wish you well.
Thank you for watching.